Hello, YouTube. StatueHunter75 here with StatueHunter's Bags and Boards, episode 66. It's New Comic Book Wednesday, May 1st, 2019. And I set out thinking it'd be a nice, small comic book Wednesday, but no, of course not. Got a lot of books to show you. A little late. Probably won't be posting this on the actual Wednesday New Comic Book Day. It'll probably be posted a day or two after because I've been working on my parents' house. So staying up late and going to work, my full-time job, and dealing with my kids. So, Statue Hunter's getting run down, run ragged here. But here we go. Let's see. This is in no order of how I picked them up. I'm just taking them out and we'll go over them for you. So it looks like the first haul here came from, well, this wasn't my first stop of the day, that's for sure, but it's one of the better stops. Counterplay Comics in Burlington on Route 3A. So this is a hot one. This is The Walking Dead 191. Picked up a couple copies of this bad boy. I see Rick on the cover there. The issue ends on a real cliffhanger after a major character is shot at point blank range in the chest. So we don't know who it is. They're not going to say. Maybe it's Rick. Maybe it's Michonne. I don't know. We'll figure it out. It'll be made known soon enough. Also picked up this variant. This was, I believe, a 1 in 10 Simon Bianchi variant cover art. Just Wolverine looks so cool in the brown costume, so I picked it up. Did not want to miss out on that variant cover. Also picked up a copy of Major X, which was, I think a few things happened in this episode, in this issue. Let's see. Major X, what happened with you, Major X? Going through my little information here. Oh, yawning again. Wow, I'm dying. Okay, reintroduction of the Scourge, which is Megamax, Minimax, Pigskin, Vance, Rebus, and Deadeye Dick, led by Dreadpool. They all first appeared in Wolverine 154. So that's the deal with Major X number 3, first print right here. Really cool variant. This was, I think, of the Champions issue that came out. Just love the artwork of Vision. I'm not even sure who did this variant, but man, it is beautiful. I'll try and see if I can find it for you really quick, but I don't think I will have this information ready at hand. No, I'm not seeing it, but this art, if someone knows, post a comment. Look at the hand. Look at Vision's hand. Look at the artwork. It's just beautiful. Really love it. Major cover buy for me. I'm going to take a thumbnail pic of this thing. It looks so awesome. I love that cover. Sorry, that's just really nice art. Whoever that artist is, up and coming or established, they are good. Okay, so we got Cosmic Ghost Rider destroys Marvel History number 3, and the Cosmic Ghost Rider does possess some enhancements to his powers through the Phoenix Force in this issue. So definitely a key issue to pick up. Deadpool number 12, another key to this issue. It's the final of that series with the Dead Knight or whatever it was called. Good Night or whatever. I forget the character's name, but he did not get killed off, so you will be seeing more of him. Dread Knight, whatever it was called. I think it was Dread Knight. So that's good to know. And also picked up Fallen World number 1. Really cool cover. I'm liking this cover a lot out of all of them. It's basically in the year 4002, which is a long time from now. Cyborg Samurai Rai and Super Soldier Bloodshot team up to save humanity. So that's the deal from that. That's a really cool cover art. It's a #1 by Valiant Comics. Picked up Deceased. Picked up a few of these. This was the hot issue going on from DC. And basically, a mysterious techno-virus has been released on Earth, infecting 600 million people and turning them instantly into violent, monstrous engines of destruction. So that's the It homage. Oh, thank God it's in a bag and board. I don't want to lose that. Bear with me while I pick it up. Yep. Oh, bag and board did its job and kept it nice and protected. So that's the It cover. I also picked up this cover. I don't know if this was Matina or who this was, but really cool little zombie type Batman there. Techno-virus Batman. And of course picked up the cover A. I think I picked up the blank cover at one of my stops too, so someone could draw a really cool zombie DC Superman for me. Or a zombie Starfire, that'd be cool. Terry Moore, 5 years, #1. It's a #1 issue. Don't know much about it, but I know it's a #1 issue. So whenever I see #1 issues, I always try to pick them up because you never know if you could have the first Walking Dead on your hands. So it's always, I try to pick up all the #1 issues whenever I am out on New Comic Book Day. So I don't... Oh my God. I don't see any solicitations for any kind of key on that. This next one is Gogor #1. And this, the story behind this, it's a new comic from Image. And I had it somewhere. Basically, a boy must awaken the slumbering Gogor to defend his homeland that is being oppressed. So that must be the slumbering Gogor there under the ground. Some kind of giant. That's a pretty cool cover. Picked up Justice League 23. This is not the regular cover. This is the variant cover. And there was some sort of key to this. I don't think it was huge, but it was the first appearance of a future Jimmy Olsen, Lieutenant of Lois Lane, who is the warden of the 6th Dimension Apocalypse Prison Planet. So there you have it. It's a really cool cover. So that was total cover buy for me, and then I found out there was some key to it. I think this is the Ghost Spider variant. I'm not sure if there was much of anything with the Ghost Spider. I don't think so. Not that I can see here, so I don't think there was any major key to it. This, probably my pick for cover of the week, maybe even cover of the year. I'm a huge Punisher fan. I'm not even sure who did this art, but it is freaking sick and really cool looking, and that Punisher just looks badass. So total cover buy for me. Don't even know what this is a variant to. Don't even care. Just happy to own this piece of art on the cover. I love the Punisher right there. That's just a badass depiction of the Punisher right there. Picked up Han Solo #1. This actually was the first appearance of a new Star Wars character, which hence is why I got it. I forget the name of the character. I'm looking that up for you right now. It was something like a 5-letter word. The art also is really cool. First appearance of Akko, A-K-K-O. Really cool. Terry Dodson. Terry and Rachel Dodson. Love that couple's artwork. They always do good artwork. Really cool with the Millennium Falcon behind Han Solo. Pick this up. Don't really know much about it. Don't really know. I don't see anything solicited about it, but it is a #1 issue from Source Point Press. It's called Haunted Hions. The Darkness Rises. First issue. No idea. This next one was the variant from... Okay, so my camera just stopped recording mid video there. I don't know what happened. Glitchy iPhones, gotta love them. But this next one is War of the Realms #3 variant. It's the variant cover art by Marco Cicchetto. Really cool with Daredevil there as his new character. So there you have it, War of the Realms variant for #3. Also picked up this Greg Horn variant. Just love Greg Horn art. There you see Greg Horn. Does it say 2018 or 2019? 2019. Cool. Another big title for the Marvel Universe. Savage Avengers #1. This is the variant cover by Mike Deodato Jr. There you see his signature right there. Mike Deodato Jr. Really cool. This is the first appearance of Savage Avengers. A lot of this guy Wolverine and a lot of this guy Conan. So that's cool to see them two in a comic together. So very happy with that. Picked up the cover A as well, of course. Punisher, Wolverine, Venom, Conan, all of my favorite characters. So that's a cool team. Happy to have their first appearance. And I also picked up the 1 in 10 variant. Really cool cover. Right there. So happy to have that too. Another big book, which is a very cheap book for DC. DC Year of the Villain. A whopping 25 cents for this bad boy. And there was a lot of stuff in this. I think there was even a first appearance. Year of the Villain, where are you? It was a one-shot with stories by various artists and writers. 25-cent kickoff issue for ongoing Year of the Villain crossover event. And there were a few variants. I wasn't fortunate enough to pick up. I picked up a couple of the A cover, and I picked up the 1 in 100 art germ because I just love art germ. It's not his best art, but it is cool. Cheetah, not my favorite character either, but it looks good. There's Stanley's signature, Stanley art germ Lau. So 1 in 100. I actually picked up 2 copies because hey, it's art germ, and I'm a huge art germ fan. So let's move these books over so they don't fall over again. Get them off to the side, out of the way. And on to the next batch of books. Picked up, this is from Harrison's Comics. Picked up one of my stops, Harrison's Comics in Salem. Picked up White Widow #1, second print. It was $4.99 cover. And second print of White Widow #1. Picked up Danger Doll, Amalga Lives. And this is first Amalgama solo series. It's a character with the combined powers of Zombie Tramp, Vamp Blade, and Dollface. So, pretty cool. I think this is one of those adult ones. Yeah. There is a mature readers. Yeah. So, don't let the kids read that. Picked up 2 copies of that. Picked up another Savage Avengers. Very happy to pick this up. The Rejected. The Unwilling. So, I picked up a nice copy of that. That book's doing pretty good. I think that was Mr. Teeth returns to influence the actions of another who has been rejected by society. And that was the key pick of the week from Jim Comics on YouTube. Love his videos, by the way. Thanks to my good friend Make Mine Marvel. Check out his channel. I was able to, he got 2 copies and was nice enough to give me one of Punchline number 6 because I did want to keep up with the story. Picked up the Frank Cho variant of Harley Quinn 61. Love his art. Very much like Amanda Connor, the Connor art or the Dodson art. A lot like their art, and except a little more glossy and shiny, but it's nice. Cosmic Ghost Rider Destroys the Marvel History. I picked up the variant cover too, just for good measure. Picked up a few more of these Deceased. And I picked up a copy of Descendant number 1. I gotta stop buying multiple copies of books like that, Deceased. But Descendant number 1, the story behind this is a man investigating the disappearance of a young boy discovers the conspiracy theories of secret societies and child endangerment are true. So, we'll see how that does. This one's Zenoscope book, Dragon's Blood number 1. Just a cool ass with all the Game of Thrones shit going on. Just a cool cover buy for me. I mean, look at that. Legend of Sigurd. And it's a big badass dragon breathing fire everywhere, burning up everything. So I picked it up. You're damn right I did. And I also picked up the B copy. With another badass dragon in the background there, about to maybe fry that night, or he's protecting that night. There's other dragons in the background. Cool. Loving that. Loving the dragons. Picked up another Major X number 3 just because it's hot. Picked up a Laurel and Hardy number 1 because it was number 1. It's Laurel and Hardy. I never know. We'll see what happens. Picked up, well, thanks to Maddie, grabbed, Make Mine Marvel, grabbed me a Heroes at Large number 2. I think this is hilarious. Frozen in the 1940s and thawed out in 2018, and none of them politically correct because I love it. That's too funny. Fallen World number 1, picked up a variant cover that I didn't get at the other store. Picked up another variant cover that I did not pick up at the other store. So, come on, these freaking bags of boys. So, picked up all 3 of these covers for the Fallen World number 1. And we will move right along. Let me get these out of the way. My last stop of the day. And it was a doozy. It was a big stop. Went to go see my good friend Anthony at Paper Asylum on Cabot Street in Beverly, Massachusetts. And I picked up this was the second printing of Naomi number 2. Picked up the variant of, picked up the second printing of Major X number 1. Picked up the C cover. I picked up 2 of them, actually. And I picked up one for Make Mine Marvel. Danger Doll Amalgalo's C cover, which was a pretty cool cover. A little risque there, but nice. Picked up, this is where I picked up the blank Deceased, so I will have someone sketch something cooler to show maybe and make it zombified. And also picked up Naomi number 1. This was the third and final printing of Naomi number 1. Thank God Anthony put aside because I wasn't able to grab it last week, so I picked up this week the Black and White Spawn 296, Road to 300. Picked up the Color Spawn 296 and the Virgin Matina cover of Spawn 296. Really cool cover of Spawn right there. Loving it. Picked up the second print of Dark Red number 1. Picked up another copy of The Rejected Unwilling. And picked up the Savage Avengers. Alright, YouTube, third time's the charm. This time my phone ran out of memory, which I have memory. I just had to delete a bunch of videos. So I did. So here we are, right where we left off. Back to the books I picked up at Paper Asylum on this new comic book day, May 1st. So picked up another copy of Year of the Villain. And we're getting into the meat of it right here, the best part. Picked up an autographed copy of the first issue of The Rejected. So I thank Anthony for selling me this at a good price. And I think the artist that signed it is Langley. I'm not sure who the autograph was from, but I think that's it. I'll have to ask Anthony about that, if it's two autographs or one, if it's this one and this one. But yeah, so that was a nice book in great shape for a good price. And then I picked up from Anthony his Paper Asylum store variant of The Rejected #1. Hopefully this book does get optioned. Jim's Comics seems to think it will definitely get optioned down the road. This is a 9.8 white pages from CBCS. Rejected #1, source print 2018. It's the Paper Asylum exclusive variant virgin cover. Covers by Joshua Werner. Art is by Corey Christian Anderson. And story is by Stan Konopka. Or Stan Konopka. So hopefully I didn't tear that up. But there you have it, the virgin cover of The Rejected one from Source Point Press. And yeah, thank you, Anthony, for those. All right, guys, hope you enjoyed the video with all its wonderful interruptions, but we finally made it through to the end. Please remember to give a thumbs up and like and subscribe. If you haven't subscribed already, join us for the ride. And if you do subscribe, please hit that bell next to the subscription button so it'll alert you to let you know all my new videos that I post. All right, guys, thanks, and looking forward to a great weekend. Hope you guys enjoy the rest of your week. Thank you for watching.